torture, or treatment. A Canton school says shocking students with disabilities is a matter of life or death.
She became much calmer and happier.
But local parents say there's another way.
It's like she's a different kid.
At 6 p.m., 5 Investigates took you inside the fight over the Judge Rotenberg Center. It's the only school in the country using electrical shocks on students.
Now Mike Bodette shows us how other experts here in Massachusetts are treating the same issues very differently with life-changing results.
I don't want her to hurt herself. Why can't we get her to tell us what's wrong? Why can't I fix it?
Trina Sturm understands the frustration, the desperation that comes with raising a child with severe developmental disabilities.
Ew.
The smiles of today can't erase the pain of what this family has endured.
I didn't want her to be so upset that she had to bang her head on concrete, or, I didn't want her to get there.
A mom of twins, early on, Sturm noticed her daughter Presley wasn't doing the same things as her other daughter.
Here she is.
A situation that only intensified as Presley got older and went to public school.
Hitting me, hitting her dad, pinching, scratching. As a parent, you just want your kids to be happy and healthy and safe. And I felt like she wasn't those things,
All right, Presley, that is our 3DS timer.
But things are different now.
Do you want to do a matching word worksheet? We can do some writing. Matching words, you got it.
12-year-old Presley goes to school at the May Institute.
What's this one?
Day.
Nice, what does it match with? Awesome.
At the May, they track Presley's self-injurious behaviors.
They were crazy, wild when they first started. And now the number, it's like she's a different person. It's like she's a different kid.
Dr. Matthew Riley is Senior Vice President, Educational Services at the May Institute.
The reason why an individual engages in self-injury is really challenging. I think generally speaking, it's because they have some type of an unmet need.
Dr. Riley says it's an ever-evolving process, and it's not easy.
We have to figure out how are we going to keep this individual safe in the environment. And then we need to quickly identify what are the variables that are causing the person to engage in self-injury.
But what you won't ever see here is this. Electric shocks that are used on students with disabilities at the Judge Rotenberg Center in Canton. It's a form of what's called aversive therapy.
Why doesn't the May Institute use aversives?
So we know that our science has evolved over many, many years, and we know better ways to accomplish our goals.
Would you ever use electric shocks on your clients?
Never. I wouldn't use electric shocks on my dog, let alone people that I care about.
Dr. Christopher White is President and Chief Executive Officer of Road to Responsibility, another agency that provides supports and services for people with disabilities in Massachusetts.
We have served people that used to be served by JRC, and we've been successful with them. It's not easy work. It's really challenging work, but it works.
Michael McClendon is one of their tough clients.
Bang his head against the wall. He'd break furniture, punch holes in walls.
Richard McClendon is Michael's dad.
So we had to move him to an agency, and they're the only ones that took him.
Michael has made remarkable progress thanks to staff figuring out what makes him act out and what keeps him calm. He's thriving at his cleaning job because of the structure and outdoor time, and is rewarded for good behavior with things like bowling.
There's a reason why there's only one place in the world using electric shocks. It's because everyone else has recognized that there are better, more humane ways of getting good results.
Yes. The JRC declined our request for an interview, but in a statement tells us the parents and guardians of clients at the Judge Rotenberg Educational Center will remain vigilant to ensure that this treatment remains available. Tomorrow